Hi, another day, another video. Um, I feel like I was drawn this morning to come outside in the sunshine, and sometimes I just feel like being in nature, although I have like an initial aversion to it, is actually really restorative. I think I'm definitely a person that likes to reflect and think, and I find balance in the stillness, and I'm reminded of its importance. I think this trip will offer an opportunity for that too. So I'm excited, like being outside a little bit more because the bus is smaller and such. Yesterday, Ben and I went on a really hard bike ride to go get dinner, and that felt good and definitely type 2 fun, but useful. I mean, I can't wait to walk again. I definitely think that's my favorite pastime, but um, doing 75 hard and having one of the 45-minute workouts be outside, I think I get why Andy Frisella put that in the original plan because it really is powerful to be outside. It's balancing in kind of a natural, intuitive way, but also in a literal way. I think it's maybe grounding and energy neutralizing, and I think that's really powerful. In the morning, I like to start my days off with gratitude. Um, and I don't have great mornings on the weekends. So I'm just going to do really quickly 5 things that I'm grateful for. So I'm grateful for the sunshine that's hitting my face. Oh, man. I am grateful to start my day with reading. It just kind of opens my awareness and conscious mind to other things that I maybe didn't know, even though I don't know the person who wrote the book. I just think it's so cool. I'm grateful for summertime in Michigan. Ben and I haven't had the opportunity to spend a long period of time here, and I just feel so grateful. I am grateful for all of the day's possibilities and potential. Yeah, I just feel like today's going to be a great day. And I'm grateful for this blade of grass that's in front of me that has this like dewdrop bead on the top, and the sun is reflecting on that dew bead. So awesome. Uh, I think it just reminds me of the ability to see beauty in like even the simple things. And I feel like I forget to do that. And so I have to kind of train myself to redo that. So, I have a lot more things that I'm grateful for, but those are what come to mind at the moment. This morning when I was reading, I'm reading this book. Really good. I'm actually reading a few different books, but this is the one that I was reading this morning. And I just want to share something that the book mentioned. Uh, so this was talking about healing and self acceptance. And it says, left to its old patterns, our mind will continue to be reactive and function on autopilot. What the mind knows best is repetition, and the mind will not do what's good for it unless you intentionally train it to do so. So this makes me think of like how naturally I default to judgment, I default to old patterns of behavior unless I do things that change the narrative, unless I practice better ways of being that resonate with me. And so I think in times of hardship and struggle, my brain and my mind default to past practices and behaviors that might not be good. That could be literally like eating bad food, but it could also be like negative self talk and just being mean to myself. So, how do you change that? And I've been thinking about that a lot. And I think it starts from a place of like loving myself, right? Like, if I am not kind to myself and I don't accept myself as I am on the good days, the bad days, and everywhere else in between, then how do I have the capacity to love other people at their full potential? Because I think when it all gets boiled down, I think love is the thing that unites us, but is the thing that we hold so tightly to our chest because we don't have the love for ourselves first. And if we don't have the love for ourselves first, then how can we spread that love to other people in an unconditional sort of way? So I guess today is about showing up and doing the work and doing things that help to change that narrative, that autopilot default system in my mind. I think it's easy when life is easy, when it's less stressful. I think it is much harder when our life is hard, when we're stressed, when we're anxious, when our to-do list is a mile long. And so I also want to notice when things are difficult, and in that difficulty, I want to practice creating the space to notice that I'm falling into autopilot because that's what my brain naturally does. I'm not blaming my brain. I think that's how your brain works. I think that's why it's so incredible. It like is a pattern detector, and it does things that naturally it's done before. And so I just want to change that narrative. And I think it's going to take work, but I think it's also inspiring. And yeah, I just feel like today's going to be a really good day. And I'm excited to see how today can bring me one more day closer to living a little bit more into the person that I'm becoming. And I wish you all the joy in the world, all the love, and I hope your day is as sunny as mine literally is right now. All right. Bye.